Welcome everyone to our introduction of ZomeCAD. As you can see, the program opens with this screen, the center sphere surrounded by a series of blue struts. Across the top of the screen you see our blue, red, and yellow color options, along with green, orange, and purple. These last three colors are the advanced struts that we will not be using for our project. You also see the tau, which is the length of your strut. Remember, we will only be using 0, 1, 2, and 3. For the purposes of our project, you are colorblind, meaning you are only using blue, red, and yellow, regardless of the physical color of your piece. So if you have a rectangular piece, you will enter it as blue in ZomeCAD. If you have a pentagonal piece, you will be using red, and if you have a triangular piece, you will be using yellow. Also, for our struts lengths, remember 0 is super short, 1 is short, 2 is medium, and 3 is long. Let's go back to 1 because that's a good length to see on our screen right now. If you do not have caps lock on, you can click the B, the R, or the Y key to scroll through your different color options. So by clicking R on my screen, I can change to red, or Y to change to yellow. Also, if I keep clicking that same button, you see that it continues to scroll through all of the color options available for that piece. And if you notice here, it shows me that the set changes. So I have from 0 to 4 available for yellow, and I have from 0 to 4 available also from blue. But if you notice with the red, there is only that one set available, which means that is all of the red pieces that we have to work with. Let's go back to blue and start with a simple shape. I'd like to start with a cube. So to make my cube, if you notice, the blue pieces already meet at 90-degree angles. So to pick which piece I'd like to build with, all I have to do is simply click on it. And you notice it gives me the sphere at the end, which then I can click on that one and build from that point. So to make a cube, I just continue my way around my square. And if you notice here, I am at a point where I can't really see this bottom piece, but I can rotate my shape using my arrow keys. So if I click the up arrow to rotate, now I can see this bottom piece a lot easier. If I click that strut and then get my final piece here, I now have the base of my cube. So I can rotate this around and now continue to click and get my uprights on my cube, and then finally build my whole entire top to my cube. And if you notice now, it's kind of hard to see because I'm at the top of this shape. So if I click C, I can center around this selected sphere. So now I can go through and put the rest of my pieces in, and once again rotate around so I can see that last strut here. And we know from our discussions of engineering earlier that this shape has nothing right now to keep my 90-degree angles from shifting, meaning that this could very easily go from a cube to a rhombus. So if I go into the center and could make some kind of structure to help support this, I would end up with a stronger shape. So if I change to my yellow pieces, now I have a piece that goes to the middle. And from there, I can very easily support this piece. And there we have a very simple shape that we have constructed. By clicking C, I can center it once again. At this point, I would like each one of you to take a few minutes and explore ZomeCAD on your own. Try to build your own polyhedron. Make it simple. You do not have to have this interior space that we have here, but please build yourself a simple polyhedron and then remember to save it to your public drive, File, Save Model. Make sure you go to your public drive and put it in your Activities to be Graded folder. Have fun, and I will see you in a few minutes.